I am live. Well, let me fix my shirt here a little bit. Okay, cool. How are you guys doing this morning from around the world? Coach Phil finally is number one. I did not. We didn't hook up yesterday. I need to know that I have your stuff. If you can email me and give me your number, I want to give you a buzz. Too many people like you for me not to have a personal relationship with you. We're on a mission from God. John Adam Belushi. Cynthia Mannion is posting all over the place. Elwood, there's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas. She must have just watched the Blues Brothers. So, Toru, good morning. Toru, top five Aru this morning. Come on, this is like we're cooking. Justin, what do you got to say? Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin, learn as though you're going to teach it. Justin Benton, I agree. The best way to learn something is teach it because it then gives you all the insight. There is a bad expression in our world that says those that can't teach. And I think that teachers are the ones that can, and they can do it better than anybody else. Bad lawyers make judges. That's true. But I think that the teacher is the least understood and most cherished position in our country. I just wish they wouldn't be political and indoctrinating about it. Just teach the facts. I think that it's very, very important right now for everybody in this country and literally around the world to be aware of what's around you. For me, I'm going to stay alert. I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to keep my views to myself, but I'm going to be diligent in making sure that my family is protected and that our business stays successful so that we can thrive. And I think that's the best way to be. You don't need to get into a fight with somebody about what they think is right or what they think is wrong. I have my own beliefs. Am I right? Sure, I'm right. I got a Chinese fortune that I saved 50 years ago. Each man's belief is right in his own eyes. Confucius. Smart guy, that Confucius. Whatever happened to him? So I wish that all of you would take the opportunity this weekend to relax, renew, celebrate, and work. I think that all of those are part of the weekend process and that you all have the opportunity to do that. The problem is that you get sort of focused in on one thing. Now I was up at 6:30 this morning. Gabrielle got up at 7. We hung out together until about 8. Matt, my son-in-law, came over around 8:15. We went to the farmer's market. I bought the best blackberries in the world and the best shishito peppers in the world. And we talked about life and came back. And Gabrielle's going to go see her niece, who's older than she is, and spend the weekend there. We're going to go get her tomorrow night. And and now I'm going to go write. When I'm done, I'm going to go write my book. What are you guys doing? Writing to me is relaxing. It's deep thinking. It's total focus and concentration. It's sneezing. But the challenge for you is what are you going to do this weekend that's going to make you happy and proud? How about that? And oh my God. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay, Rich? I think I already am. Saturday morning car shows with my daughter. Now you're talking. And Toru, See, it's already evening. All the stores are already closed in Japan. What'd you do today, Teru? Good morning from Georgia. And this is where we are. Everyone's here. And I'm giving you the message of what you're supposed to hear. Relax, renew, celebrate, work. I didn't put television in there. I didn't put Netflix in there. Relaxing can be reading. And reading can be renewal. You can do two at one time. Relax and renew. We're having our mastermind meeting in Wild Dunes in 2 weeks. But I'm preparing for it right now. I have an amazing talk that I'm going to give, but I'm also bringing some books from my library so that people can kind of peruse them. I'm bringing a very wide range of books from Earl Nightingale's essays to Albert Hubbard's epigrams to stuff on genius. I should bring a Thinkertoys. I'll bring that too. But I'm bringing a Walt Whitman book on all of his poems. I'm bringing a signed Groucho Marx letters book. Stuff that people can really look at and enjoy while they're there. An E.B. White book, his New Yorker essays, short things so that people could sit down, read for 5 minutes, read for 10 minutes, and be cool. And I think that's where you need to be in this world. I think that's where you need to invest your time in reading things that will help make you a better person. So relaxing can be reading, renewing can be reading. But to me, this is a time where you have to celebrate what you've done and celebrate what happened this past week that you can celebrate sober. My preference, but y'all can, you want to have a beer, have a beer. I don't think it's your best use of time because what happens is you pretty much piss it away and then you feel kind of woozy. I think that this is Coach Phil gets a lot of shout outs. He must be a really good guy. Coach Phil, I want you in our mastermind. So I'm going to talk to you about that today. Our mastermind is full of unbelievable people. And that is the whole mark of mastermind is how good are the people? How amazing are the people? Do take now for an answer. Mark, bonjour. Oh, wow, cool. Dylan got Justin's stuff. Brian, good man. Up at 4:30. That's true. Exactly. Engaging, not existing. See, this is where you gotta. This is where you live. This is where you live. Joe Soto's insider webinar yesterday was unbelievable. It will be posted online. Will it be posted online for a second view? Yes, it will. Facebook user, whoever this is, please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook to show your face. Give them permission. Sometimes you got to do it a couple of times. Good morning. Love the shirt. Dawn, good morning to you. Oh, masks. Oh, masks. Watch the Gittimer course on providing value. It's money in the bank. I agree. Who are you? Come on, Facebook user. Show your name. Show your face. The Gittimer course on providing value, it's not adding value. It's providing value, and there's a reason. If you add value, it makes me perceive that I have to buy something in order to get the value. If you're value first, then it precedes and precludes you having to make a purchase. And when you do make that purchase, it's based on value, not based on a sales pitch. Oh, that's the whole deal. Armando, nonpartisan love matters. Bonjour, mon ami from the Space Coast, where the rocket just flew 5 times this week. Oh, cool. That's so cool. Would love your help writing a book. It's a fee, but I'd be more than happy to do it. Physical therapy, it's just connect with me. Email jeffrey@getmer.com, put book writing in the subject line, and I'll get back to you. Ferguson? Oh, he's down in Hilton Head. That's so good. Recovering in Hilton Head. We're going to be in Wild Dunes in another week. Maybe you should be in our mastermind. Why don't you, let's touch base today. Benton, glad to hear Jack Dillon. Exactly. Tim, hi, Jan.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, I'm so happy with that. Good morning, Jeffrey, and the great community. Dylan from Orlando. My experience has taught me it is not only about the teaching and training, it is about the reminding and the remanding. Reminding and reminding. Okay, cool. A great morning to everybody, including my greatest teacher, my dad. He turns 84 today. That's so cool. That's way, way cool. That's way cool. Make Saturday every day. Same quality theory, same quality theory. Put out an episode of my show this week and another on Monday. Now you're talking. That's the way to go. Gesundheit. Oh my God. Phil, way to go. Phil, it must be on two computers. He has a Twitter on one and Facebook on the other. Way to go, Phil. Morning from LA. On the agenda today is binge listening to Direct Line. I'm telling you, here's the deal on Direct Line. I know I've mentioned it before, but too bad I'm going to mention it again. It's the best set of personal development recordings ever. And it's free. You go to YouTube, Earl Nightingale, Direct Line, and all the episodes will pop up. Here's the challenge. You have to listen actively, which means take notes. And when you're taking notes, what's going to happen is you're going to get on one thing. As soon as you hear something good, hit pause, because you're going to go through 5 more minutes of gold while you're taking notes and miss it. So listen, pause, write. Listen, pause, write. If you're listening with your laptop, you can also use Siri or Dragon for Mac. I'm assuming everyone has a Mac and not a PC. And you can dictate your notes. So you'll have them there forever. But Direct Line is something that you absolutely have to live and participate in, not simply listen to. It's that good. I mean, if you have ever listened to Jim Rohn on any of his stuff, just literally anything, The Art of Exceptional Living is the classic example. Earl Nightingale's better because he does research for his wisdom. This is absolutely phenomenal. There's more to it than that, but I'm just challenging you to listen to it and then bring it on. And Gregory Sneed, let me explain something. He's from Los Angeles. No, he's from Brooklyn. And Brooklyn people already know everything. So anything I tell Gregory would just be a review. But the bottom line is he's smart enough and insightful enough to go to a genuine master of information and reality and listen. And just keep in mind, this was recorded, you ready? 50 years ago. Oh. That's how good this is. Benton, what do you got to say? If you're ready to take your business to its full potential, you owe it to yourself to apply to Jeffrey and Joe's mastermind. I'm going to be able to serve 1 million new clients because of joining. Wow. Justin is our newest member of the mastermind. I'm so happy he's in. He will not be attending the Wild Dunes event because his wife is going to give birth to their next child, I think 4th one. But he'll be at the one after that, where the next one I think is going to be either in Charlotte or in Key West. Whoa. Depends on what the COVID deal is. We may have the Charlotte one in October. We may have the Charlotte one in February, depending on COVID. And I think you're going to find that if you want a mastermind, just put mastermind in the notes. We'll find it. We'll send you stuff, or email me personally, jeffrey@gittimer.com, and put mastermind in the thing, in the subject line. I would do that if I were you. But I'm going to tell you right now, Phil, I'm coming after you. And Dave Ferguson, I'm coming after you. You guys should be in this. There's too many good people. There's too many good people not to share with a few others. I'm going to try to get 10 more people in the group, and that's it. I need this. Good, Meredith. I'm so happy for you. I need it too. You know, I come on this thing every morning. I love it. I'm getting the value from it. I get ideas from it. People, the reason I read people's stuff is that they give me ideas. Before work or during the day, sit quietly outside for a few moments, close your eyes and be still. Let your love wash through your heart. Exactly. And maybe it should be up to your head. I'm not sure. Mark Nepo. Hi. Joyce. Good morning, Joyce. Forest bathing in my backyard. Forest on a rainy day in Groton, Massachusetts. Love the inspiration on writing and relaxing. So true. That is exactly correct. Joyce, glad to see you. And Robert, I completed the introduction to my first solo book yesterday. Way to go. Dude, way to go. Mark, what are you up to? Confucius died of natural causes in his 70s. Known as the first teacher in China who wanted to make education broadly available and who was instrumental in establishing the art of teaching as a vocation. He also established ethical, moral, and social standards that formed the basis of a way of life known as Confucianism. Cool. And what day did Confucius die? Mark, you got it all. When was he born? When did he die? And I'll bet you can go online right now and get Confucius statements from Mother Google that will shock you. This guy was freaking brilliant. And you know, I think I have a Confucius book. I'm going to bring that to the beach as well. Okay. Confucius. If you CIUS and Confucius and what else? What other books did I say I was going to take? See, if you don't write it down right away, you lose it. If you don't write it down right away, you lose it. I don't care who the hell. I'm a smart guy. I remember all kinds of shit. I can remember my phone number from Atlantic City, 25740. That was 70 years ago. I still remember it. But if you say something and it fleets, it just goes away from you. It goes away from you. I'm going to take a Martin book. And what other book am I going to take? I forget what I said. Well, there you damn go. I'll figure it out in a minute. In the meantime, Frank is on from Jersey. Now you're talking. Scratching and stretching. Good way to spend the weekend. Do you buy the idea that some people relax by their work? Yes, I do buy that idea. I buy that idea 1000%, dude. Working is relaxing only if you love it. Only if you love it. Hey, everybody. Looks like a Belgian flag. Okay, that could be, I don't know. It could be Tevin. I'm sending a case of our new CBG oil to the mastermind in Wild Dunes. Businesses are going to be boosted. Cool. Way to go, dude. Do you have our address and everything? Well, you can just, I don't know where to tell you to send it. Call Jen. Jeffrey, I read an incredible passage on geese from Thinker Toys yesterday. Oh, that's what I'm going to take. Thinker Toys. Thinker. Oh, man. Thinker Toys and Martin. And now you're talking. Now I got it. Thank you. Isn't that cool? He reminded me. And Dawn, what are you up to? Oh, thanks for the greeting. Okay, cool. Everyone's saying hello. See, this is the whole deal. Oh, hey, Tom. How are you? How are you doing, Tom? Tom is a great guy from Massachusetts or someplace weird, but he's a great guy. Um, Kansas City is in the house. A lot of people from Kansas City. Is the mastermind in person or virtual? And the answer is yes, it is. We're trying to go, we always try to go face to face, but we do a lot of things virtually as well. And Van, nice to see you. And Dave, COVID got me, but I'm still making shit happen. Dave Ferguson is a winner. I'm just going to tell you that. He's a coach. He's a great coach, and he's a winner. He's from the Northeast, which makes him a real winner. Because when you beat COVID and you're from the Northeast, it's like, this shit away from me. He doesn't moan about anything. He just overcomes. Finished my morning run. Madison, be on guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Will do, John. Thank you. Phil is a must-know man. Western Australia is here. If New Zealand arrives, it's 2 a.m. there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Somebody from New Zealand showed up yesterday. I used to have the habit of recommending 30 minutes before bed from a book that you wish to learn from, explaining a very quick way to prove yourself. I read in the morning. If I'm going to do something at night, I'll play like word cookies or something just to kind of relax my head. If you don't know what word cookies is, don't start. It's addictive. Word cookies, it's in your app. It's on your phone. They give you letters and you make words from them. Did I mention it's addictive? Yeah. Well, there you darn go. William, what are you up to? I'll relax this weekend listening to you and others reading while spending time with my amazing wife. That, come on. Anyone who extols the virtues of their significant other, to me, has my highest, literally, I respect, highest respect for that. Mannion, Joe Soto rocked it. He did rock it. He totally rocked it yesterday. Lewis. Oh, hey, Lewis. So, Lewis, get in there. StreamYard.com/Facebook and give them permission to show your face and use your name. Joe Soto was on fire yesterday. Agreed. Who the hell are you? Come on. Most welcome. Cynthia Mannion. Love the Blues Brothers quotes. Belushi is one of my heroes. It's live by the sword, die by the sword. The guy was arguably one of the funniest people ever. Valentino, hello from Rome. Dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. People from all over the world show up. The Cha-Ching book really helped me, helped my husband in his early years of business. With only a high school diploma, he's been very successful educating himself on business and on his industry. Marlo, my pleasure. Little Platinum Book of Cha-Ching. It's all about John Patterson and his principles of selling based on the National Cash Register Company from 1880. Binge watch Jeffrey videos on the Insider Club. Take the sales assessment. Oh, yeah. The sales assessment, which is part of the Insiders Club, which you should go to. It's Gittimer.com/Insiders Club. Gittimer.com/Insiders Club. I should have a fast link there, but I don't, Bruce. I apologize. The sales assessment is about sales skills. You take it as part of the Insiders Club, and you get a 20-page report instantly on your strengths and weaknesses as a salesperson. There are 4 possible answers to each one of 30 questions. I created the questions. I created the answers, and it's best, second best, third best, fourth best, not best worst like it is on whatever that thing is. The shit that people take all the time. DISC. And I never liked it. Thank you for reposting Joe Soto's webinar, which is so informative. Mary, you're in. Patrick Henry, good morning. Greetings from the mountains of North Carolina. I love Patrick Henry. His dad was Robert Henry, who was a friend of mine. Patrick Henry is an amazing person, songwriter, funny as hell, nice guy, family guy, Christian guy, just a good guy. And just go to Patrick Henry. Patrick, put your website in there so people can find you. Bruce, good morning. I love to have you on my BSB streaming show. Let's talk. Okay, Bruce, why isn't your ass in our mastermind? I don't understand. Relax, breathe, and focus. Bo, but anybody named Bo, you got to like him. Correct? He's got a cowboy hat on. You got to like him. He's going to be a regular guy. You are great at the Action Coach Conference. Thank you. I Action Coach out of Las Vegas and Brisbane, Australia. Brad Sugars is probably one of the smartest business people I've ever met. He's the founder of Action Coach and the owner of Action Coach. This was my third time presenting at the Action Coach conference. Brad told me I'm the only guy that's ever been there 3 times. That was very nice. But I'm telling you, I know about coaching. And Tom, maybe stick a bug in Brad's ear. I would love to be the official sales guy of Action Coach. I would really love it. What do you got? Oh, Bart. Bart from Belgium. Hey, Jeffrey, what about personalized Gittimer? No. An army of sales words spread all over the world. First, I would have to be in favor of face masks. And I have my face mask that I wear where it's appropriate because I don't want to start a World War III. But I'm going to tell you this. See if I can find my damn face mask. It's always in the pocket that I visit the last. Crazy. This is my face mask, courtesy of one of our morning viewers. Shit shows up in the mail. I just got this. Speaking of our morning viewers, I don't know whether Tim is on or not, but this arrived. And I'm going to show this like 28 times because I have it right at my desk, right at my desk side. This is just beautiful. I'm going to learn about it this weekend. I'll report on Monday. Dawn, are you a presenter at the BNI International Conference for November? No, I am not. I could be, but I am not. They have not invited me. I don't invite myself. I only take invitation. That's the whole deal. Yep. Oh my God, I love Earl Nightingale. So does everybody. Earl Nightingale had a radio show in the 40s in Chicago called Our Changing World. Think about that. The world was changing in the 40s after World War II, but it is now our virtual world, or better stated, your virtual world. And that's why I am writing this book called Go Live, which is where your future is going to be. It may not be all your future, but I guarantee you this, it's half. Guaranteed. Mark, good morning. Lucky is said to be the result of preparation, meeting opportunity. Earl Nightingale. That is exactly correct, sir. Morning, Bruce. Oh, yeah. Jay Abraham and I are friends. I'm going to tell you, he's the most brilliant marketeer of the 20th and 21st century. Jay Abraham is brilliant. That's all I'm going to say. He's a writer. He's a speaker. He's a strategist. And he's on fire. JG, that was me wishing my dad a happy birthday. Paul, good morning. Mark, good morning. Absolutely correct about Direct Line. George and Jeffrey, taking notes. You have to pause. You have to pause and listen. It's unbelievable. Here's Quality Theory. Who the hell are you, Quality Theory? I read 2 of your books, by the way, and you've helped me be the best at my job. I appreciate you. Thank you, Twitter. I appreciate you as well. Reveal yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? Mastermind. Dawn, email. Okay, I'll get back to you, but email me, Jeffrey@Gittimer.com, and just put Mastermind in the subject line, and we'll get back to you with a whole bunch of stuff. And if you can get down to if you join, if you're accepted, which is an acceptance process, if you're accepted and you join and you can get to Wild Dunes, we're meeting there on the 10th, 11th, and 12th of this month. And there'll be 20 people there. It's unbelievable. We rented this huge house right on the beach. People will socially distance and wear a mask if you want to, but we're going to feed people and you're going to just have a blast. You're just going to have a blast, period. Thanks. Peggy, I enjoy the ideas we get from these morning lives. Thank you, Jeffrey. It's my pleasure. It's why I do it. It's totally why I do it. Manny, you need sales balls to make sales calls from Brooklyn. You know, that was the opening of our podcast, Sell or Die. I don't know where your podcast is. I talked to people about it yesterday. We are 600 episodes into Sell or Die. We have 2.4 million downloads of Sell or Die. It's unbelievable. I agree. It takes 65.5 minutes to listen to 30 minutes of an audio, pausing and taking notes. I believe handwriting notes etches to the brain more than dictation. You're correct. I can't write down anymore something that I can't save digitally. I just can't take a chance. Correction. Chest up to your heart. You get that? Okay, I did correct it, but that's cool, Mary. Randy, I agree. You want to do live streaming or anything? Video Bruce is the guy. He knows. Wow, a brilliant producer, director. Cool. Confucius, yeah, a book on Confucius. And oh my God, it posted 9 different places. All this information is online for free. It's correct. It's all there for free, for nothing, for free. Let's see what we got here, because we got to go. It's 10:32 already, but whoa, there's already 50 more additions to this. I'm going too slow. I apologize for going too. Look at this. Donovan, good morning. This is how people are. I should just post through these. Yeah. Note to self, direct line, Earl Nightingale. Just make that direct line. It is always, always, always. If people write it down, but I don't want to lose my notes. I need to have it digitally. I'm just part of the deal. Correction. Here you go, Mary. Finally. Let love wash through your chest up to your heart. Okay, cool. Groucho Marx and Earl Nightingale books, you also said. Oh, yeah, Groucho. I have that. Yeah, I have both of those already pulled. Thanks, Jack. I'm exploring all the tools, tips, and other mind-blowing things from Joe Soto's session yesterday. Greg, it's our pleasure. Joe Soto, brilliant. Not smart, brilliant. Big difference. And I was talking to Wyatt last night. He goes, am I going to do a session? Oh, my God. Wait till you hear what Wyatt Woodsmall is going to tell you about life. You're just not going to believe it. He's the most brilliant. Wyatt Woodsmall is the smartest person I ever met. Period. And he will be in the Insiders Club doing all kinds of stuff with us in the very near future. Mark, Confucius was born in 551. Whoa. Died in 450. Oh, I see. He was born before Christ and died in 479 before the Christian era. Wow. That's a long time ago. I think I was slightly ahead of his time. What do you think? At times, I feel working is celebrating, and that relaxes me. I think it's because I'm trying to get everything I can out of my 20s. What do you think can go wrong with that? And the answer, nothing. Nothing will go wrong with that. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Self-reflecting journal will change your life. Jim Rohn and Lou Tice use them. I used to have journals. I still have my journals, but I journal online now. I literally, when I sit at my computer, I use Google Docs. I don't even have to save it. Think about that. Your friends at NSA Virginia still remember your last visit way long ago. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a crazy time. Thinker Toys and Martin. Yeah, exactly. If you get Thinker Toys by Michael Mahalko, you'll have the best book on creativity ever. And Artisan Sweat Martin was just 100 years ahead of his time. Literally 100 years ahead of his time. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Greg. Looking forward to receiving my special shipment. Cool. And look at this. I'll bet the ranch all the books you bring will be signed. Some will be, yeah, not all. Wait till you see how Groucho Marx signed his book. He's a classic. And these are letters that he wrote back and forth. He was a great correspondent. Bet the ranch, bub. Always bet the ranch. You're willing to take Walt Whitman poems? Love this bridge. Exactly. I love his bridge. The Walt Whitman Bridge connects South Jersey to Philadelphia. Walt Whitman spent his life in Camden, New Jersey. His house is a shrine. But his poem, "Oh Captain, My Captain," makes me cry every single time I read it. I'm going to read it aloud to the group, to the mastermind group. Because when you read poetry, you can't just read the words, you have to evoke the emotion. And "Oh Captain, My Captain" was after the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Check it out. I use a transcription app called Otter.ai. That way I can totally listen and then go back to pull out the nuggets. I'm going to try it, Dawn. Thank you. I use Dragon for Mac. It's pretty much the same thing, but it doesn't capture the audio. It only captures the text. I'll try it. Otter.ai, everybody. Give it a whack. Have you ever heard of it, Jen?
What?
Otter.ai?
Yeah, go to those men.
Really? Can you get me a link to it, please? So I don't forget. St. Louis here. Introduced to Gittimer Books from my first sales boss. Cool. I'm loving that. We should video a mastermind morning run on the beach set to Chariots of Fire. It's going to be Chariots of Fat Guys. Oh, my God. Yeah, Chariot. That guy just died. The Chariots of Fire guy just died. The guy who played the Jewish runner in 1928. And if you've ever been to Cambridge, where the movie is set, it's the most unbelievable college town in the world. There's a half a dozen, now maybe I think there's like a dozen colleges there, and they all have an infield, and they're just gorgeous. And they're all built 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400. I mean, before America was discovered, most of those colleges were already built. Boom. So I'm going to go now. We're a little bit over. Brad Costin, good morning. I've given StreamYard approval to use my pictures 8 times. I know. It's, yeah. My husband went 2 hours away to fish and stay at a cottage. He knows how to relax, but I don't trust the cottage. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. Don't worry about it. And listen, me and Steve Rizzo's a classic, by the way. Just go to steverizzo.com. Follow Steve Rizzo everywhere, please. Get all his stuff, download his stuff. But here's the deal with Rizzo. We are both Three Stooges fans. My voicemail on my phone is all the Three Stooges. Hey, Mo. And Rizzo recorded them all because he can do voices. And we have called each other Mo for the past decade. And it's just a term of endearment that immediately brings you back to a different time and our friendship. And I totally love it. And I love you, Rizzo. Mozambique. Oh my God. Look, come on, look at this. My husband's a Belushi fan also. You come to Wild Dunes, you two can chat. Oh my God. Come on, Williams. Sign up for the mastermind. Come on, sign up. There's 3 people on this thing. You should be in the mastermind. There's no reason why you're not in the mastermind. None whatsoever. Yeah. Early AM is my best idea place too. Totally my best idea place. And Ron, good morning. Cutting through homegrown tomatoes. Yep. Red all the way through. Nothing better. Nothing better. Oh my God. It just skipped a whole bunch. What if you can remember everything from your conversation? Now you can with Otter. Get Otter with a 1-month free pro. Thanks. There you go. Now you're talking. I got it, Jen. 1980 was 40 years ago. Isn't that crazy or what? Isn't that crazy? Listen, my high school class of 1963, where everybody's 75 years old, we couldn't have a meeting because of COVID, so we decided to do a Zoom. We now do a Zoom every 3 weeks. Everyone just comes in, shoots the shit, talks about what happened, and we all know each other because it was a small high school. Everyone knew everybody in Haddonfield, New Jersey, everybody. And one day, Joe Williams, Wyatt is incredible. You're exactly correct. I was in a Starbucks. I was going to our high school reunion for a 45-year high school reunion years ago. And I'm in Starbucks and I text Richard Brody, who you don't know, but he wrote Microsoft Word 1.0. And I texted him and I said, hey, there's a Starbucks in Haddonfield. They didn't have a Starbucks when I was growing up. And he texted me back right away. He said, they didn't have coffee when you were growing up. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. I want to get on the same road Saul in the Bible was on, the road to Damascus. Merrill, way to go. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. I'm sending this to Nikita Koloff today. Nikita Koloff, the famous Russian nightmare wrestler, is also a minister, but we've been brothers for 25 years. I will make sure he gets that message. In the meantime, you guys, I got to go. I apologize, but I got to go. Try Jeffrey Sales Boost CBG oil instead. Okay, good. That's a great way to end this. I'm going to see you tomorrow morning, even though it's Sunday. We're going to be here in slight prayer together. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pray for peace in America. We need to relax. We need to renew. We need to celebrate the fact that we're a free society and able to protest, but don't take stuff that doesn't belong to you. Your mom taught you that, didn't she? I'm Jeffrey Gitomer. I'm wishing you the best of times, the best of success, the best of health. And I will see you tomorrow morning at